What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, look, the Pittsburgh Steelers have decided it's time. It's time to go all in on the season. Gigantic trade by the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. They trade Minkah Fitzpatrick straight up for Jalen Ramsey. This is something that came on the Big Show when me and Big G talked about this a couple of weeks back. Should the Steelers do it? Everybody in the chat said yes. Didn't think it was a possibility. Didn't think that it was something that would happen. Well, damn it, it happened. Pittsburgh Steelers have decided to go all in on the season. They said, hey, Minkah Fitzpatrick, thank you for your services, but we've got an opportunity to upgrade at the cornerback position. Yeah. And it's, I love the trade. Before anybody says anything, or I love the trade. Look, I like Minkah. I think Minkah is a good player. I said it consistently that Minkah was playing in a position that the Pittsburgh Steelers had to play him in because they didn't trust the corners. So they had to play him at center field. But I said it repeatedly, as of literally last week. You're paying a guy $18 million to do something that you can pay somebody $3 or $4 million to do. That's not good football. That's not smart football. Well, the Steelers eliminated that today by trading Minkah Fitzpatrick for Jalen Ramsey. Now, there's some people out there that are saying, well, what are the Steelers doing? Are they going to play Ramsey at safety? This doesn't make any sense. All those people that are saying that, just tell them you don't understand football. You have no idea what you're talking about. You want to complain just to complain. Because if you're trying to tell me that a top 10 corner is not more valuable than a top, we can call Minkah a top 10 safety. He ain't playing like it, but we can say that he is. If you're trying to tell me that a top 10 corner isn't more valuable to your football team than a top 10 safety, then you are out of your damn mind. Out of your mind. So I just don't understand what people are talking about when they say that. Number one, we have Juan Thornhill, who we already thought was going to play a lot this season anyway. Okay, is he Minkah Fitzpatrick? No, he isn't. Let's not act like he is. But he may not have to be. He doesn't have to be. We are better at corner. Steeler Lee said we can't ask for off-season aggression and then get mad. Yes, that your favorite is gone. Can't have it both ways. This ain't Madden. Steeler Lee, 100%. Number one, thank you for supporting the channel with the super chat. Absolutely. Like Sad Meyer, we got worse at safety. Okay? We got so much better at corner. And again, what's more important, a corner or a safety? If anybody says safety, you don't understand football, people. Look, if you don't want to look at anything but salaries, the salaries usually tell you the importance of the position. And just because the Steelers were overpaying, name the good teams that are paying a safety $18 million. Like, was anybody that was in the Super Bowl paying a safety $18 million, or in the Final Four of the league last year? Are they paying a safety $18 million? No, they're not doing that. They're not doing that. So the Steelers got better. The Steelers got better. And number one, Jalen Ramsey, his contract's not up. He's not going to be here just 1 year. This is not a 1-year rental. But even if it is, okay, I'm fine. Go all in. Look, that's not the only thing that the Pittsburgh Steelers did today, ladies and gentlemen. The Pittsburgh Steelers also traded for Jonnu Smith. Now, I know a lot of people were, well, we need a wide receiver too, and we still do. There's no question, we still do. But here's what the Steelers did today. They got Minkah Fitzpatrick. They traded for him. They got Jonnu Smith. They traded for him. And a 2000 or a 7th round pick that they receive, and they got rid of Minkah Fitzpatrick and a 5th round pick. I mean, If that's not good enough for your team, then you're really not a Steelers fan, man. You're just complaining to complain. Because this is what we've been asking for. This is what we've said all along. Do something unconventional, Steelers. Be aggressive. Go do something. This is what we've been asking for. This is what we've been asking for. And we got better. I understand that everybody liked Minkah, that Minkah was a great football player. Jalen Ramsey's better than him. And they played two different positions, I understand. And don't give me this, well, we got JPJ and we got Darius Slay. So what? You can't have that many good corners on your football team. There is nothing that says, oh, we can only have two good corners. After two, you got to start downgrading the cornerback position. You can't have too many good cornerbacks. Look at the Philadelphia Eagles last year. They had three great corners. They all played. One of them played nickel. Guess what? Jalen Ramsey can do that when he's asked to. He can also play safety if he has to. Jalen Ramsey's versatile. He's still a top 10 corner. He isn't old. He's only 30 years old. The Steelers got better. The Steelers got better. I love it. I don't like the move. I love the move. And you're going to find people out there. You're going to get your analytical idiots. Oh, what are we doing at safety? Figure it out. There's people out there. Justin Simmons is still out there. I'm not saying he was great last year in Atlanta. He wasn't. He's available. Thornhill's available. Maybe they like Castro. Maybe they like what Castro can bring to the team. Hell, we started an undrafted rookie at slot corner last year, which again, slot corner. We started a guy last year, an undrafted guy. We can't do that at safety this year if he's good enough. We have options, people. We have options. Let me see what you all are thinking. Let me get into the chat, man. So I bet Big G is going to go nuts in a good way. I know I am. Yes, Craig Winslow, absolutely. The Steelers are better. Mr. Luke Cage says, let the fleecing continue. Yes. Yes. And no, I don't think that Jalen Ramsey's going to free safety. No, I don't. And I don't think he needs to go to free safety. Like, why? He's a corner. I'm not saying he can't play there, but no. You know? And if he does, okay. But you know what I do know? The Steelers got better. And ain't that the main thing, that the Steelers get better? So, my man Chester Pinckney, what's going on, man? He said, I'm totally okay with the trade, B. Remember, next year, he would want to be the highest paid again. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to pay for good players. I'm with you, though. I'm with you. And that's the thing. Hey, we just got to figure stuff out. Tim J, I love it. Yeah, I love it too. Super chat. We had the cap space. Man, TJ extension soon. I mean, that was the thing. Like, the Steelers have plenty of money. That is not a deterrent. The Steelers have a ton of money. So Mason with the super chat said, based on how we played Minkah, why would you keep that salary over what Ramsey could possibly provide, especially given that as a starter in Thornhill? Boom. And again, I am not going to tell you that Juan Thornhill is a replacement for Minkah Fitzpatrick. I'm not telling you that. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is I prefer the upgrade at the cornerback position over the downgrade that we take at safety. I'll live with it. I will absolutely live with it. Who is in our division? Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson. Don't those guys throw the football? Don't we need guys that can cover? Isn't that the thing? Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, we got to stop the Ravens from running. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But you have to be able to cover guys. Come on, man. Come on. This is what we need. This is what we need. I love it. I absolutely love the trade for the Steelers. I love the trade for the Steelers. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So it's a great thing. It's not even a good thing. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. So Pittsburgh Steelers are a better football team. And look at the Jonnu Smith trade. Like, that's kind of going on the back burner here, is the Jonnu Smith trade. I know we love Darnell Washington. Jonnu Smith is better than Darnell Washington as far as a receiving quarterback, or receiving tight end, excuse me. He's better. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. He's just better. Look, we're a better football team today than we were yesterday. We're a better football team right now than we were at 9 o'clock this morning. We're a better football team. And to think that we're not is crazy to me. That's crazy. And not enough people are talking about the Jonnu Smith part of this. Yes, Mr. Pinckney, yes. Not enough people is talking about this. You got this quarterback that can get the ball out of his hands quickly, is going to find people that are open. Yeah. Not enough people are talking about it. Super chat here. So how do you feel about Quindrell Johnson? I don't feel anything about him. I don't feel anything about him. He's got to do something on the football field. But we're not here to talk about that today. I'll be quite honest with you, my man. I appreciate you supporting the channel. That ain't what we're here to talk about today. So I don't think any tight ends on the chopping block, Kenneth Jones. I don't think anybody is. They don't have to be. Remember, the Steelers kept 4 tight ends last year. So that's all I'm saying. Now, here's a good one. Says, what does getting Jonnu say about what the Steelers currently think about Freiermuth or Washington? Do you think they're down on them? No, I don't. I think what this says about that they wanted to upgrade the weapons that the Pittsburgh Steelers need to win football games. Especially a guy, look, Jonnu Smith is probably only going to be in Pittsburgh for 1 year. Okay. We gave around a 5th round pick for that. So a receiving tight end that works well in this offense, knows this offense, and has excelled in this offense, and is now going to have a better quarterback. That for a 5th round pick. The Steelers gave up a 5th round pick for Mike Williams last year, ladies and gentlemen. So think about that. A 5th round pick for Mike Williams. What did Mike Williams have? Like 8 catches, something stupid? Come on. Steelers are better. That's a great question, though. It's a great question. So, and Mason with Super Chat, yes, the Steelers still have enough to go get a wide receiver. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So, yes, they do. So that is where we're at with it, man. That is where we're at with it. So, Steelers don't need a safety, Brooks. They don't need a safety. Come on, Steeler fan. We cannot be the fan base that constantly looks at everything with the glass half full. We can't constantly be that fan base, man. The Steelers just got better. And yet now we need a safety. Come on. Golly. We are so much better than what we were. Think about how good that cornerback room is right now. Think about that. Man, the Steelers are better. The Steelers are better. Yes, you can find a safety. You absolutely can. Hell, the Steelers found Deshaun Elliott. We had no idea how he was going to be. I know there's a lot of people out, Minkah made Deshaun Elliott good. Did he? Did he go down and make the tackles for him? Because the last time I checked, I don't think that Minkah Fitzpatrick was making any tackles for Deshaun Elliott. So where did he make him good? Like, was he making the solos tackles for him? Or did they just align him in a position which has nothing to do with Minkah Fitzpatrick, that has to do with the defensive alignment, to where he was able to go make plays? That was Deshaun Elliott. I mean, Minkah wasn't making the solo tackles for him. So, I don't think Connor Haywood's gone just yet, Jessica. I don't think he... Remember, the Steelers kept 4 tight ends last year, so I don't think he's gone just yet. The only way that Connor would go is if the Steelers decide to keep a fullback. If they decide to keep a fullback, then yes, Connor Hayward would be gone. Elliott balled out for himself. Yeah, he did. Elliott's a strong safety. Yeah. I'm not sure why people say that Minkah made Elliott good. Like, how did he make him good? I mean, if somebody explained to me, well, he allowed him to play in the box. Well, the alignment allowed him to play in the box, not Minkah. Like, Minkah being a free safety didn't allow for Elliott to play in the box. That's what the alignment allowed for. So, OBJ would not be a good fit. Absolutely not. He can't play football anymore. So, Aaron says, how is losing Minkah? What does he say? How is losing Minkah a good thing? We just lost the best safety in the AFC. First of all, if you think he's the best safety in the AFC, you should think again. So, not saying that Minkah's bad, but trying to tell me that he's the best safety in the AFC, that's Steeler fandom. Which I understand. I'm a crazy fan too, but he's not the best safety in the AFC. So, he's not. He's not. So, Ramsey is done. Yes, he's done. He's done. Been done. Yeah. We get it. We get it. You're a Browns fan and you're mad. We understand. This is a great move. Yes. I love it. I love the trade. I love the trade. So, Robert Smith's got us on at his work. Don't get fired, Robert. Don't get fired, brother. We're just excited today. Super chat by my man, Mr. Pinckney, says, does anyone remember Belichick trading Lawyer Malloy? How'd that work out for the Patriots? Richard Seymour. Exactly. And here's the thing that I would say about that. Lawyer Malloy and Richard Seymour were still at the peak of their powers when the Patriots traded them. Are we trying to say that Minkah Fitzpatrick's still at the peak of his powers? I'm not saying Minkah was a bad football player, because he wasn't. I still say that a lot of his issues were because the Steelers decided to play him as a 25 yards off the ball safety and didn't allow him. The scheme didn't allow him to make plays. I'll say that forever. But trying to tell me is that he's not any good. Okay. That it doesn't matter. Got it. I got it. So, we got a lot of people in here worried, talking about, oh, the move makes no sense. Yeah, we get it. We get it. It makes no sense. We love Minkah, but it's a business. It's a business. Jason, that's a great point. The Steelers got got 2 players for one, and in 2 positions of need. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. I love it. I love it. So, and it's something that the Steelers did that I don't think anybody expected. We had been talking about how the Steelers needed to do something unconventional. Go all in. Show that you're trying to go all in. So, yeah, Ramsey's a better tackler. Minkah lost a lot in tackles. I mean, look, I don't want to bash Minkah going out the door, so I'm not going to do that. But the Steelers are better today. Steelers are better today. Super chat bar man, Steeler Lee. Appreciate you supporting the channel. We got rid of someone too early instead of too late. Smart move. Exactly. So, Exactly. So, Torsha, that's an outstanding point. Is that were there discussions between the Steelers and Minkah about his role and contract and couldn't come to an agreement? There could have been. There could have been where the Steelers were saying to Minkah, hey, man, look, this is going to be your role. You have to take a pay cut. Like, we can't afford to pay you $18 million because this is your role. And he said no. And they said fine. And they moved on. That's there. Super chat by my man Clockwork, hoping 2 tight end sets with the chance to audible to 4 wide receivers. I mean, yeah. Think of what the Baltimore Ravens do. The Baltimore Ravens come out in 12 personnel and make people match up with them all the time. But plenty of those times, they split both those tight ends out. So, yeah. So you get Freiermuth and Jonnu Smith, and you split those guys out. Yeah. You can do a lot of things, man. There's just a lot that you can do. A lot that you can do. So, Hugh, don't go that far. The Steelers didn't waste the number 1 pick on Minkah Fitzpatrick. Don't be that guy. Minkah Fitzpatrick for years was either the first or second best safety in the league. Now, did they win a Super Bowl? No, but that wasn't his fault. That's not a wasted pick. So Sademeyer says, don't make holes, though. The Pickens trade, I agreed with, but this, I don't know. How is the price too steep? Like, what do you mean didn't create holes? George Pickens is a top 10 talent in the National Football League. They traded him. That didn't create a hole? Of course it did. A much bigger hole than this one. The price is too steep? Okay. Okay. Whatever. Man, Steeler fans, come on, man. We cannot be glass half full fans. We can't. We can't. Who the hell is snoring? Steeler fan right there. That's who's snoring. Deal with it. So, I don't know, man. At some point, we have to, we can't be that, we just can't be that fan base. So, we can't be that fan base. I like the trade. And here's the thing. It could completely blow up in our face. It could completely blow up. I don't know how. Like, when have you ever heard of a team? Oh, man, boy, they'd be good if they had good safeties. Like, you need decent safety play. Who were the safeties for the Philadelphia Eagles last year? Year before that, who are the safeties for the Chiefs? Year before that, who are the safeties for the Chiefs? Like, I'm not saying that safety isn't important. I've never said that, never gonna say that. But do you know how far down the ring you go before you get to the importance of a safety? Cooper DeJean was a slot corner / safety. So, it's like there's so many guys that come before any of those people. And Justin Reed, yes, for the Chiefs, he was so good and so valuable, they didn't re-sign him. That's my whole thing. It's like, and those are good players. Like Justin Reed's a real good player. The Chiefs said, no, thanks. We have other needs that are more important. We'll figure out safety. Just like they figured it out when they got him. So it is what it is. You wish you were snoring on a Monday? Yeah. She snores every day of the week and 20 hours a day. What are you going to do? So, do people realize the season hasn't started yet and people are calling doom already? We haven't played a game. I don't know. People, I mean, I just want people to be at least realistic. So, that's all. That's all. I think we got to be more realistic. Uh-oh. Our man Alonzo Dunn has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen, with a big super chat. Yes, Minkah was great, but 18 million was more than he's worth. Steelers finally showing that they are here to compete and win. New era, let's go. Jonnu and Jalen, welcome to the fold. Damn right, Alonzo Dunn. Damn right, Alonzo Dunn. Welcome to the fold. So, Sade Meyer says, do you remember how we looked when we didn't have a good safety? Stop acting like the position isn't important. Yeah, safety, well, first of all, I didn't say the safety wasn't important. I said, do you know how long down the totem pole it is before safety is important? And actually, no, I don't remember what the Steelers look like without a good safety. I don't remember, and I don't care. I literally don't care. Safety is not as important as quarterback, left tackle, wide receiver, running back, defensive end, defensive tackle, middle linebacker, corner. That's damn near the whole team. That's damn near the whole team before you get to safety. So stop. Stop. Jeez Louise. Exactly, Torture. We didn't have good corners when we had good safeties. Jiminy Christmas. It's like, and again, it's not like the Steelers don't have competent safeties. They do. They do. So, they do. Ravens have the best safety duo. They do. They do. So, no, Jordan, Beanie Bishop wasn't good in the slot. No, he wasn't any good. He wasn't good. So, if it wasn't important, we wouldn't have traded a first round pick for Minkah in the first place. How long ago was that? How long ago was that? I'm just curious. So, how long ago was that? But some people will be stuck on stupid forever. They just want to argue. I get it. It's part of the internet thing. They just have to argue, and that's their thing. So, it is what it is. Man, we miss Minkah. That's fine. But the Steelers are better today. The Steelers are better today. So, the Steelers are better today. The Steelers are better than what they were at 9 o'clock this morning. They are absolutely better than what they were at 9 o'clock this morning. So, Thornhill and Elliott will make up for it. Trust me. Sentimental stuff has to end. Nice salesmen have skinny children, cut ties, and make hay. Alonzo Dunn with the super chat, coming in with truth serum, man. So, Steeler fans crying the blues. I don't even know if they're crying the blues. It's like they're just making excuses on why they don't like it. Just say, hey, I love Minkah, and I didn't like them trading Minkah. Okay, fine. But to try to make up stuff and say, well, the position is super important. I mean, there is no football team on earth where a safety is more important than a corner. No football team. Not a good one. Not a good one. And what have we been saying about Steelers for so long? They needed to do something to upgrade the cornerback room. Well, didn't they just do that? So then God got rid of that. Thank God we got rid of that contract. We'll be more flexible in the future. I mean, if nothing else, all it says is that the Pittsburgh Steelers are serious about winning football games this year. Something that I was questioning going into minicamp. I was questioning whether the Pittsburgh Steelers were serious about winning football games this year. I guess I can't question that anymore, can I? I guess I can't question. I can be wrong. I can be wrong. So, they'll pay TJ. Don't worry about it. So Briscoe says our corners couldn't cover a new mattress from Van Art. Great move. Get ready, Burrow and Lamar. That's all I'm saying. You got to have corners that can cover people. That's all I'm saying. The Steelers did that. And here's the thing for all the people that are so mad. Oh, I can't believe it. You were so happy that the Pittsburgh Steelers signed Darius Slay. Those same people are happy that they signed Darius Slay. Jalen Ramsey's better than him. He is better than him. So we can't be happy now? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's all I'm saying. That's all I am saying. Jalen Ramsey's better than him. And that's not to say that Darius Slay's not any good, because he is. But you've never heard anybody say, man, we got too many good corners. We got too many good corners. So we got too many good corners. Look at Felicia. Look at Miss Felicia coming in. Happy. We are legit an old folks home. Yes. No disrespect. I mean, in football age, man, 30's not old, Felicia. 30's not old. You got to stop that. 30 is not old. Especially if you're still playing good football. Ooh, no more watching Trice get cooked. Okay. I get it. Trice wasn't good last year. So, but I like the trade. So, I love the trade. So, hey, here's the thing. I'm going to take me a 5-minute break. I'm going to be back. We're going to come back live. We're going to have Big G with us. Big G is able to join us here. So I'm going to come back live. Make sure you guys come around. Me and Big G are going to go off on this, people. We are going to go off on this. So stick around. Give us 5 minutes, and we will be back live, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we will be back live. Right now, it is, on my time, it's 11:16. So let's make it 11:30. 11:30, we will be back here. So give us 15 minutes, man. 15 minutes. Me and Big G are going to be back talking about this. I appreciate you all. Love y'all. This is a good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good day. So we'll be back. Give us 15 minutes, and we'll go from there.